Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about tug. So every puppy goes through a normal bitey period anywhere from 8 weeks all the way through 6 months till they get their permanent teeth. And it's a kind of frustrating period when they're coming at us and they're all mouths. And I try to tell people, have a toy ready so you can just kind of stuff it in their mouth so they can, bite away on that instead of your hands. But oftentimes, we will just be walking by in a bathrobe or whatever, or they grab our sleeve and we tend to pull on the item, because we want it back from them, or we try to pry their mouth open. And that just isn't very effective. And in fact, when we are pulling on the bathrobe or the sleeve, it's actually enticing them to pull more because they think it's like a game of tug. So I like to teach my puppies when they're really little how to give. And I always play tug with my puppies with the rule that I control the game. So I decide when they have to give. And the secret to this game is not to make it just once and done and then the game's over. Because if they don't get the toy back again, they're going to quickly learn that this isn't such a fun game. So what I do is I get string cheese and I arm myself with I take little tiny pieces like that big, like the size of a pea, and I put them in my pocket or keep them, in a cup nearby, and I entice my puppy with a game of tug. So here I am. Rune is, in this video, Rune is about 3 months old, and I'm gently tugging on it because he's just a baby. So I get him to tug, and then I stop tugging. So this is the trick. So I'm pulling, right? And then I stop tugging and I have the cookie and I put it right up against his nose, right? And so he wants to let go of the toy and he'll let go of the toy because he wants the cookie. So I have to put it right on his nose so he's sniffing it, like saying, hey, this is really good. And then I take the toy and pop the cookie in his mouth and say, give. And then I start the game again. I tease him with it. I tug a little bit. And then, see, he anticipated that one and opened his mouth before I even put the cookie to his nose. And here we go, and right there. So as soon as I came at him with the cheese, he lets go of the toy. I say give as soon as he lets go of the toy, which is really important. You don't want to say give when he's actually still pulling on the toy. And say good. Okay. Okay, so this is Rune this morning, and we're playing tug. I'm teasing him with it a little bit. I got 2 hands. He's really gripping it. I say give, and he stops. And the reason he stops so quickly is because we've done this game with the cookies, but he also knows that just because I say give, it doesn't mean the game's going to be over. So he gets to get the toy again, and he knows that, and that's why he's so prompt with it. So see, I said give, I don't even have to say it loud, and he just opens his mouth. Good boy. So really and truly, keep the game going, do it multiple times, put the cookie in front of his nose, don't pull, try and have your kids not pulling. I know that sometimes that can be a challenge when their little ones are walking by. But if you do this, a couple times a day or even once a day throughout their biting phases, they'll really start to get it, and they'll be able to anticipate that cookie in your hand, and they'll be letting go. And don't forget lots of praise.